Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in.
So today we're talking Matt Barnes getting exposed cheating again. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description. So we need to discuss, a couple housekeeping things. If you have not, it is free to follow me on here, Anonymous Tea, or my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. We got a couple videos over there on the traders right now. Follow me on the gram, Anonymous Reality T. Also, for as long as Tickety Talk is going to last in the US, follow me on Anonymous Tea Podcast. I got some content going over there as well. So today, why are we doing this on a Sunday? I do not know. This is so messy. But former NBA player Matt Barnes is in the news again, is in the blogs again. For what else? Cheating. Either cheating or losing his temper. It's one thing or the other, because it's always some foul mess, right? So he is upset with Tasha K and Jason Lee because they exposed his cheating once again on his fiance, Anantha Sims, who is the daughter of Beverly Johnson. And, their whole thing has been a hot mess, y'all. She basically got pregnant on the second date. Basically, he went on Jason Lee's podcast and said that, he moved her and her 3 kids from her first husband in, and was having the first husband think that this was his kid because he was still trying to keep the medical insurance and everything else because Matt Barnes wasn't paying for it, allegedly. Matt Barnes said on Jason Lee's podcast that basically this whole Brady Bunch setup made him uncomfortable and that they were moving too fast and that they needed to break up. He also threw shade because after they broke up and quickly had the first child, she was stalking him, right? She was trying to make it seem on social media they were still together. So she was posting from, she took Google image shots, y'all, from like airplanes and automobiles and, expensive hotels that are in Chicago, because this was at the time that the All-Star game was in Chicago and Matt was there for All-Star weekend. And she wanted to make it seem like she got flued out too to All-Star Weekend, except for it was on Google Images that she was flued out to. So nonetheless, it was just, but these are the games that they play, y'all. She hides on burner accounts that has fan pages. It's really her herself hyping up the pictures of her and Matt Barnes, that they're like this great love story. She's obsessed with Gloria, the ex-wife, follows everything this chick does. If she shouts out a designer label, next thing you know, Anantha shouting out the designer label or following it. If Gloria puts a message out, about the, fires going on in California and a nice message and where to support, here comes Anantha right behind her, following the organization, posting about it like she's obsessed, but they don't follow each other. But how do you know all this information? From your burners. And so this situation is no different, because what Anantha allegedly does is anytime there are these women that Matt Barnes is still entertaining, peep that, still entertaining in the DMs, what she'll do is she'll either follow these women or try to start moving like these women or start to try to dress like these women instead of holding the man accountable. But we know she's not going anywhere because they had a second child, y'all. They just had a second baby the end of last year, right? And they just had that reality show. Don't know whether or not it's getting renewed. And don't know if they decided to leak this to maybe drum up interest for a potential renewal of a season 2. But nonetheless, for me, it's the same old with Matt Barnes. And y'all have been involved this long. There's no wedding in sight. And if there even is allegedly, y'all are allegedly married, why is it being kept a secret? It's just too much tomfoolery for me. But that's not why y'all here. But I just wanted to give you a high-level overview for those of you who are confused as to why this couple continues to be in nothing but shenanigans and nothing but nonsense. And oh, by the way, they're the ones that like to leak stuff to the blogs. And then when the blogs leak stuff, then they pretend that it's such an issue, right? So Matt Barnes got caught cheating again. He's cheated multiple times in this relationship, right? I don't know why he wants to say that they were on a break. You're not Dwayne Wade, and all this and that. The only thing that hasn't happened is a break baby, but you've been out here, Matt. Like, let's not, there's plenty of women who are willing to come forward, who are willing to share DMs. Like, let's not do that. You know what time it is, Anansa, because you think this is the best you're going to do. So therefore, you're going absolutely nowhere. And how embarrassing. You just had another baby with this dude who already said after the first baby, when he kicked you and your 3 kids out, that they made you uncomfortable and that him and his own kids didn't even like y'all. And you still put your own kids with your first husband in this type of environment with a man who cannot stand your kids or you really, and just likes having sex with you and objectifies you, and you think it's cute. And has you looking a hot mess with these old sew-ins and rusty dusty weaves. Like, it's just a hot mess all the way around. You're supposed to be the daughter of Beverly Johnson, and you're moving absolutely mad. And nonetheless, we have some text messages that we're going to read in here in a second, which is why you see on your screens whether or not, Matt's Matt's asking the girls if she squirts or if she's a creamer, you guys. Read between the lines there. Nonetheless, we've got to talk about this. So let's listen to this audio and then we'll get into these text messages, y'all.
So Tasha K is the black chick who got sued by Cardi B for putting out false information about her and sued by Kevin Hart for putting false information out about him. So I think she would tread lightly on anything. That's the same guy. I think he had one of those little surgeries done to him. Oh, shit. So yeah, he lost some weight. And Floyd sponsored or paid for his blog, and now he's too good for everybody. So again, I don't be fucking with these dudes. I be saying, yeah, don't fuck with any of these bloggers. They're all sneaky, backstabber, opportunists. I knew Jason Lee before anybody knew him, back when he was fat with bad haircuts. And all of a sudden he's on now and he's too good for everybody. So yeah, I don't fuck with none of these dudes, man. I just stay out the way, stay out their way.
So that is Matt Barnes, who still, by the way, follows Jason Lee and Hollywood Unlocked and all the things, because the moment that he's going to want an exclusive interview or demand one again to get his name back out there, he'll be calling Jason Lee. So please miss me with the fake outrage. Like, you're addressing everything but the cheating. Make it make sense. Why? What happened to saying these allegations are false, or it wasn't me, or I was hacked? Like, something that's non-believable but more believable than just calling Tasha K the black chick and coming for Jason Lee's appearance and, oh, you only got a podcast because somebody sponsored you. Who cares? Basically, you're saying the receipts are receipting. Basically, you're saying that, because there's several text messages, right? There's text messages from your old account that was in 2022 that you were very much still with Ananta, even though she likes to play these games on social media. The post would prove that y'all were very much still together, because she likes to document everything like a groupie who's never had anything before, even though you're supposed to be the daughter of Beverly Johnson. Nonetheless, that cheating happened then. And then the cheating also happened again in 2023, in which these other set of text messages are. And, again, it's like you're desperately trying to look for something better. You're desperately trying to find something better. It eats at you that your ex-wife is happily married to your ex-teammate, Derek Fisher. And you cannot stand it. They built a beautiful brand new mansion and all of the things, and you cannot handle it. You cannot. You are obsessed Anansa's obsessed. Y'all try to replicate their lives, and it is just weird. It is weird behavior, and but you try to put on this front on social media, and it doesn't matter how many family photos or family videos of the blended family y'all try to do. Nobody believes it but the people who are in Delulu and your burner accounts. Other than that, nobody buys what you're trying to sell to the people, because there's no woman who has an actual self-esteem, who has actual self-confidence about herself, who actually has something to offer other than you know what, is not going to be sitting up here putting up with no foolishness from no daggone Matt Barnes. Of all the retired players out here, are you kidding me? like that's an L in itself, an absolute L in itself. But you know, this is what happens when you are obsessed with somebody and you have stalked their lives since you guys went to UCLA together, and you were waiting for the opportunity for this man to be single and all the things, and probably tried to manifest him and thinking that something was going to work out better for you. And he has embarrassed you time and time again, has disrespected you on Jason Lee's platform, and called you everything but the child of God. And you still want to entertain him. So the most disrespectful text, I mean, there's texts in here about, you know, how, you know, when he's out of town or whatever, he was near her in Miami. And then Matt Barnes is such an opportunist. He is bragging because in one of the text messages, he was basically like, you know, yeah, I'm in, you know, I'm meeting up with the guys that played for the Cowboys about some work. Like seriously, like act like you've been somewhere before, right? Always trying to clout chase, always trying to hang on to somebody that's somebody more famous than you. Make it make sense. But like I said, the most, you know, expose of all the text message was Matt Barnes saying, how wet, squirter or creamer? And the girl replies, squirter, super wet. When you would tell me how you bleep wanted to fill on me, this is her actual grammar, it would get me so wet. And Matt sends a heart emoji. Matt then replies to the squirter comment, says, my favorite. It has the surfboard emoji. She hearts it. And then she's like, really, I am one. And then, you know, then Matt Barnes is like, hope you can make it to Miami to show me you. Like this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing out here. This is what we're doing out here. Anansa, this is embarrassing. This is a new low even for you. Like, you got your mans out here, whether y'all engaged, married, whatever now, out here texting other chicks, because other chicks have been in both the comments on Tasha K's page, on the comments on Jason Lee's page, on the comments anywhere that is discussing the two of y'all, that's like, listen, I've got receipts. I got DMs from Matt too. Matt's talking to dancers. Matt's talking to anybody and everybody that is not Anansa, except for when it's time for the family photo op, except for when it's time to post the stage photos and stage videos on the gram to make it look like y'all are really about that life, when really it is nothing but a facade. It is nothing but fake news, y'all. Why are you mad at the bloggers, Matt? How about you cheat better and you cheat with people who are not going to expose you? How about that? Or how about, I don't know, you just be single? But see, being single would mean you would have to admit that you are actually lonely and you actually miss your ex-wife. That is what the real tea of it is, right? And you do all of this nonsense on social media and thinking that your ex-wife is going to care, and she does not. She is happy with your ex-teammate, Derek Fisher, that you hyped up, that you drove to allegedly beat up, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter. He still went ahead and married her a lot quicker than you ever are going to intend to marry Anansa. And that is the gag of it all. That is the gag of it all. You guys are in a one-sided beef, a one-sided competition with people who do not care, with people who are happily ever after. You are just mad because you have not matured. You have not grown up. You are still up to the same shenanigans. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.